Well, well, well. Looks like we're back here again. It's been a while.
Interesting.
Ooh, what's this man's accent?
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. People are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
To be honest, I think I'd be put to better use in the skull-cracking department.
Yeah, and what about Albion then? They've got the city on total fucking lockdown, and they've caged us in it.
Don't forget Clan Kelly. Those vultures keep exploiting people who have nothing left to give.
But remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once. It's as good as they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
It's funny, I genuinely haven't played this in so long. Fuck off, Ubisoft Connect.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
It's time to take back London.
Excellent. Our little posse's growing. Welcome to DedSec.
Yes, I'm so ready to help out the cause.
Very nice.
Now, specifically what we're looking for is a drone guy.
I
Yep.
like to think anyone can change, even Albion guards. Think we could recruit one of them?
This is specifically the kind of person we need, a shock
You seem
drone.
like the kind of person who really cares and wants to make a difference.
If you're DedSec, then I've got something you'll want to hear.
Go on.
My whole division got fired. They said we was being replaced. How can you replace 300 people?
That's terrible.
The seconds haven't sat right with me since. I know something's up. You tell me, 300 skilled tech workers?
I replaced an idea? No, there's some shadiness happening. So you'd like DedSec to investigate? Find out who replaced you?
Yes. Help a girl out now, and I promise to help you back here.
This is always the first thing you do in fuck the main missions. The
Tech Corporation acting unethically? Sounds out of character, but let's investigate anyway.
I'm on it.
one thing I really love about this game, check this shit out.
Auto drive now enabled.
You're listening to the bar.
Auto drive now disabled.
Hello resistors, this is The Bug, and on today's show Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first, it's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than Alice. Sirs is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So much there. Still looking out for us after all these years.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved one.
Auto drive now enabled.
Twat behind a screen in the Sirs headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean, Sirs really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became patently obvious that God had retired. We think that the similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments. He's in a pod. All it needs to do, sirs, is ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time? Not bacon again, please. Please, not bacon. Courgettes. Ban courgette. I can take you banning courgettes. I'm happy with it.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just it's reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
You got that on. This is The Bug on the Buccaneer. Let's move on now to sport.
Auto drive
Well,
now
let's stick with
disabled.
sport now. Riots. I mean, riots are my favourite sport now, Alice, ever since they turned the oval from a cricket ground into the immigration.
Auto drive now enabled.
And yeah, rioting it's a great sport. It's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasingly violent. I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but I mean that's like top level football have become. But it's still fun to root for them, isn't it? Go team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind. You've been crushed by the machinery of the state again. Still, good effort. Lots of positives to take away from today's riot. I'll come back stronger next time. My luck's going to turn. I can feel it. It's our season. It's our season.
You can't spell riot without right, and by right I mean right wing.
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance in desperate times like these? Well, our artificially intelligent friend Bagley's rogue, estranged brother. The one that tells it as it really is, not as it is pretending to be. Exclusive to this show, Bugley. And remember, life's worse with Bugley. Here goes. Bugley.
Hello, Andy.
Bugley, tell me the path to true lasting happiness.
Andy,
You've arrived at our contact's former employer, and aside from some heavily armed security guards, it's basically a ghost town.
Fascinating.
I don't think this replacement is on site. Let's see if you can figure out where they are. You can do your corporate espionage from there.
All units, proceed to alarm location. Acknowledge, over. Moving in.
A fucking shotgun, dude.
Sending you the data.
Copy that. I'll analyze the company records while you get to safety.
What have you found, Bagley?
Well, I found our prospect replacement. It's an AI. And a pretty shoddy one at that. Nowhere near as smart as me. It could maybe replace a few million humans at most.
Jesus.
Oh, right. I suppose from your perspective, that's a lot. If you like, we can go destroy it before it puts anyone else out of work.
Time to get to work. Send me the location, please.
They enjoy
Kind of specifically what I didn't want to happen is to run in guns blazing with a fucking shotgun, dude.
very, very scary about that indeed. All these technologies can be used to not only influence us to act as the perfect consumer, but also to prevent us from doing radical and revolutionary things. So technologies in foreign nations that have been used are things like heat map features which show where populations are gathering. In-game rewards can be offered to people to take different routes, things like that. Traffic data can be manipulated to prevent people gathering and protesting, as has happened in some of the authoritarian regimes across the world recently. So what we're looking at is not only a set of technologies which make people behave as ideal consumers, but ones which actually can be put to use to prevent radical and disruptive behaviour in the city, which limits the power of any kind of revolutionary force.
So, if you thought you had a private life, get used to it. And we're not going to be living our lives without a fight. I'm Tony, and you've been listening to me, keeping the resistance informed. Keep listening, keep fighting, and remember.
The job-killing AI's code blueprint has been packed up into a crate on site.
Time to take the rubbish out.
You found it, now find some way to destroy it.
Can I hack cargo drones?
Why am I guarding a fucking crate?
Because it's worth a lot of money. That's why. Get back to work, okay?
Yes. No.
AI successfully murdered. Now get to safety and I'll send our friends the good news.
know this sounds like something from a bad sci-fi movie, but your replacement is an AI, not even a real human.
Real talk.
Yeah. The company was ready to replace your whole industry with that AI, not just your division. I'm glad we caught them in time.
Thanks.
Hey, you know what? You're exactly the kind of person DedSec is looking for. You should join us. It's fun.
Caught me in.
I love doing that. Now we have the single most overpowered archetype of character in this game, the drone guy. Except it's a drone woman. But who the fuck cares? She has a shock drone.
You'll fit right in. The more people willing to fight the system, the better. Wicked.
Let me just get away from fucking Tracer.
Soul of the country, to the soul of the people. He never does, it's just a myth. But that's what they go for.
Ooh, that was some nasty pop-in.
Control every aspect of your life. Who you talk to where you eat, to where you go to hang out with your friends. And what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where you get corporations and the state operating in tandem, basically molded into one. But that isn't that rare. I mean, it's exactly the same thing in Nazi Germany. You look at the concentration camps that operated in Nazi Germany, there were private companies in those camps making use of that slave labor. Fascism often works with corporations, and it's doing the same now. That's the way in which they track what you do. That's the way in which they track who you talk to. They operate as each other's proxies.
Charles is an expert in the dark arts of surveillance who worked to set up democratic media in post-communist states. How did it go so wrong in Britain?
You know, we're looking at all the wrong things when we look at Britain's crisis. There's a lot of concentration.
I'm here now.
In theory, the AI reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area. That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
This is next level shit. We can't believe they can spy on us like this.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit! For some reason I can't clone it to our servers. All right, access the network here, and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. That's the CTOS up there.
Resuming standard operations.
Checkpoint.
Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
Yo, Bugs, how do we teeth ourselves this AR spy tech?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the dead set network and clone my own version.
How the hell am I supposed to do that? Climb the roof?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Bugs, where am I supposed to find this heavy lifter person?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
No shit, Bagley boy.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Fictional world. I am Andy, not my real name, so good luck finding me, Monsieur Bloom. My real name is in fact Andrew, and I live in Notice Down, a deluded pseudo-reality of my own.
Hey, he shares my first name.
Densely populated place on Earth these days, overcrowded, some might say. Joining me, as always, my next-door neighbour in these Netherlands of nonsense. It's Alice.
Yes, indeed, it is Alice. Alice, who the bleep is Alice? I am not going to tell you that, but you can just sort of sense it from the timbre of my voice.
Let's spin the wheel and find out where we're getting today's news from.
They look promising.
Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the budget is sufficient too.
We are not helpless, you hear me? If you want things to change, there's something you can do.
Oh shit! You're dead sick, right? You gotta help me.
We can try. What's the problem?
I fucked up. You know, I had this medical thing I couldn't pay for. And Klein Kelly gave me a loan without telling me the interest is so high and I can't ever pay it back. Like, come on, get me out of this one. I'm trapped for life, please.
All right. We'll look into this.
Klein Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt will be stored there.
Say no more.
The good of the country, everyone out, unless you can prove that your family are in the background of the Bayeux Tapestry cheering on King Harold at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Get out! Actually, that's not British enough. Unless you can show, unarguably, that your direct bloodline is untainted by anything since before the Romans. Actually, scratch that. Unless your direct ancestor was personally responsible for building Stonehenge. You know, the best ways to stop immigration, apart from, obviously the,
Ross, them Kelly fools have really taken over Camden. When did they become top dog?
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
DedSec's got some good access.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead. Right, you can erase all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black, and more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Amazing.
Transfer complete.
A lot of people say that this game kind of has a shit combat system. It really just goes with how you want to play it. If you want to play it safe, go in there with the shock drone. If you want to do stealth, that's fun, but I just suck at it.
DedSec crew is always looking to grow. You want to roll with us?
Yeah, why not? I'm in.
Nice. I prefer... It's not... Okay, it's not ass, it's just... A lot of people prefer the guns and stuff. I mean, I have a clip on my channel of some of the fucking best hand-to-hand combat, like 4 dudes jumping an Albion guard in multiplayer. That was fucking fun. It's really all just a matter of opinions. A lot of people say that this is one one of the worst Watchdog games. I cannot say that. This is one of my favorite Watchdog games.
Insurgents have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal... Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SIRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
I'm on the move.
The one thing with characters you want to look out for, they have a silent weapon, like a nail gun or, oh, get a spy. He has a lot of cool abilities. It's really just all about how you go about the game. Legion, the reason a lot of people dislike Legion is because it just, people say it didn't deliver on the promises that Ubisoft said that they would put in the game, but a few, like 5 years later, I believe, you can look back at the game in retrospect and see, yeah, it did so much well. I honestly prefer the combat and hacking system in this, but I do get the gripes some people have in Watch Dogs 2, and specifically Watch Dogs 2 is what everyone compares it to. Instead of having gadgets like this, you'd use your points or whatever to upgrade your hacking ability. There'd be some things that you wouldn't have right off the bat, like, say, you wouldn't have the ability to control cars right off the bat. But I think having a more open hacking system, like how Watch Dogs Legion has it set up, is just so much better. I'll admit, the one thing that I want back from Watch Dogs 2 is the multiplayer hacking. Like, there were missions where you'd hack another player and like, you'd be told you're being hacked and you have to find the player that's hacking you. That was fucking fun as hell. PvP combat missions, shit like that, online. It's really what Watch Dogs Legion lacks. Despite having a full, realized online mode. That's the fun thing. If you see an Albion guard harassing someone, just do that shit on the Albion guard and you'll have a free potential recruit. Most of the time.
Yo, man's live on the scene. I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
It's not going to tell me what the server is without spawning the cargo drone. Okay. I'd say Watch Dogs Legion's hacking, it's more similar to how the original Watch Dogs does it. And see, this is where a weapon, a specialized weapon like this guy's nail gun, does not make a sound. I don't think I genuinely have to kill anyone for this mission.
Saw a wicked fight go down here this one time. Was it here?
I like stealth in games, honestly, but the way Watchdogs 2 did it, it just felt... it was too strict, honestly. Especially the combat.
I'll put the server in your whip. You're good to go now. Watch the road, alright? Don't get blown up.
I can get used to this sort of lifestyle.
I think a lot of the reason why people hate on Watchdogs Legion, specifically what Watchdogs Legion promised, it promised to have these characters that you could go and follow them throughout their lives, and they actually have a life and personality, and every single person is an individual.
So I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location.
Oh, that's always kind of been the problem with large games. You get promises and they don't fulfill them. But honestly, I think even with the things Watch Dogs Legion never delivered on, it's still an amazing fucking game. You're supposed to feel like you're recruiting just random people off the street, and that they have lives and things, but the second you recruit someone, they lose all of like their daily activities. Like, I could follow someone around, or let's say there's a character, he's a drug addict or something, and you help him out, and that's like one of the missions to recruit him. If you don't recruit him, he just stays. That person will stay as there is. Nothing will change. Nothing you do changes the characters around you. That's the one thing that Ubisoft failed to deliver on.
Scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
We've been busted, Bagley!
Well, shit, can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the last location in one piece.
Fuck's sake. Fine.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
I think that despite everything this game lacks, it is still one of my favorite Watch Dogs in the series. Watch Dogs 1 was fun, but it really failed to make you feel like a hacker. You more so felt like just a guy going in everywhere, guns blazing, killing everyone. Watch Dogs 2 felt way too underpowered, like you don't have anything you can do. Even with the guns, you're almost instantly taken down if you're spotted. I feel like Legion has almost the perfect mix between the two. Because yes, you can go in guns blazing, but you can also take the stealthy route and do takedowns with everyone you see hiding and staying out of sight and not alerting a single person. It's just all about how you go about the game. Oh, fuck.
What the fuck do I do about these things?
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
What's taking them so bloody long? Being shot out here!
Fucking hell! Shots fired! Shots fired! Suspected hit!
They're around that corner.
Taking cover!
Alright, I've got it. Now, we can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints of it anyway.
Keep talking.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run!
Oh shit!
That was a bit fucking close for comfort.
Yes, we're all very impressed that I didn't kill you. But don't celebrate too long. New mission coming up.
Ooh.
The trouble is
Funny thing about those cars, you usually get them with the spy guy. So, one of my favorite mechanics is the oppression system. So, each borough has small individual missions you can do, and once you do all of them, you get an uprising mission. And with that, you get a very specific operative that can do a lot of shit. One of the best ones I'm trying to look for him right now: anarchist, getaway driver, football hooligan, beekeeper. Yeah, it's the city of Westminster. Oh, and his mission, and the mission, like clockwork, is absolutely one of my, if not one of my favorite missions, because you go into Big Ben to replace the Albion propaganda on it.
Help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Now, this is one of my favorite things. You could easily swap to an operative that's next to the mission because, well, when you get a mission, that operative's going to start scouting it, quote-unquote. Although, mission scouting does absolutely jack shit. And once you're near a place, you can just swap to the operative and they'll be near where you swapped.
This isn't a bad time, but we need your particular skill set for something.
All right, let's move. Say a prayer for everybody who died here. The place is so quiet, it feels like the spirits are still around.
This whole area is sus. Look at all the security. Is this what you do to a building that's supposed to be under repair?
Truth. Bagman, what we looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
I always felt like the environmental storytelling here, especially the music box forever playing this one song. It's honestly one of the few things this game does incredible is its world building.
It doesn't look like it used to.
This is what I usually prefer to do for this mission, grab a cargo drone and... That right there, I never got to take a look at that in... You see these guys that have like a little calling symbol over their head? They are the ones that can call in for reinforcements, so they're always the ones you want to take down first. When you do a ping like that, it doesn't show you everything through walls, but it is very, very useful. And you also really got to pay attention to the music.
it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Ross, the thing's taking a beating. What's it doing here? Bugs.
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
My way of going about missions really comes from me playing permadeath mode on my first playthrough. One is down here, I believe.
One more data relay and I'll have it.
Happy about you being in your box, bud.
That should do it. Now, just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... Got it. Go back to where you found that spy bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Say no more.
You brought the payload? What, think we'd go back for you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Bugs, Do you know who was controlling the spider thing?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the Spiderbot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
Hold on, the police watched this happen?
What the Ross? Fucking Clan Kelly gangsters did the bombings.
I think that was a handoff. Like the Kellys were the supplier.
So who's that mystery gal? They weren't friendly enough to be in the same crew. Maybe she's with Zero Day.
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking. The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
For real? Well, then I guess we're done. Unless the quantum lead me through that or something.
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but Spiderbots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good thinking.
I genuinely forgot what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I'm genuinely confused right now. I'm literally like... I don't get it. I don't get it. What? Well, guys, looks like I'm already looking up a walkthrough. How sad. Oh, it's my first result. I've already oh god. Oh my fucking god, I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb, chat. I'm so fucking dumb.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Say no more.
But then again, you guys already know I'm fucking stupid.
It's nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 days MO.
There, hurry. We've got other deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets? Shut it, we're all I need to know.
Hold on, I want to bring my drone in here. Yeah, wherever those vents lead, I can't get in them.
Shit. So 0 Day built a whole spiderweb of different crews to pull off their attacks.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. They needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more.
Actually, no, fuck it. We can come back for those tech points later.
Tracing the Spider-Bot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Fucking feds. Shouldn't be surprised anymore. They were tracking down the real bombers and still kept their mouths shut.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
It's the Moonlight Sonata. One thing I'll admit, this game has some beautiful fucking graphics. Specifically because this is a PS5 and this is ray traced. There you go. Now that's how you get a potential recruit. And that's how you steal someone's bike.
No one wants to hear that story. They want to hear sensationalism. They want to hear how people were victims of violence when in fact they weren't, or they were victims of insurgent forces.
The news isn't news, it's a battle. It's media researcher and academic
The media has, of course, been perhaps the key way.
Shit, looks like Albion took over the whole station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Chuck, Albion, the feds, them can rot together. We're fucked with either one of them in charge.
Not to worry, the only difference now
And I'm wanted.
and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the spider bot will be further in.
Diverse voices in the media, but now with the GBB, you're really only seeing one brand of news and therefore only getting one truth. So people end up with a very biased and controlled idea of the reality and world that we're actually living in. There was, of course, many concerns and many problems, but in a way there were some positive
Any other
things.
patrols
That
have eyes
not
on the
information
suspect,
coming
over?
from one place, and so you'd have kind of far-right media outlets developing, and then
Search has yielded no results.
and make sure
Report back to
people
HQ.
were questioning the validity and truth of the information they were receiving. So whilst there was the digital afforded more fake information, it also makes us suspicious and sceptical of information and makes us question the information we're getting. And I think in pre-crisis Britain it might not have seemed great at the time, but there was something positive about that there was a lot of distrust in the media and in the different kinds of truths that are being told. Whereas now I think you're seeing a return to a more traditional role.
Yo, it's just so funny to do shit like that, man. Now watch this. Now that he's paying attention to me.
I'm sending you straight to hospital.
Control to units, suspect is swimming away.
Received. Stand by for further developments.
So I kind of fucked myself over. But yeah, you can get an Albion wanted level for flipping someone off. If anyone's even watching. No.
Terminating pursuit and coming back.
And this will be our vantage point. Shit.
Yo, Bags, is that our spider bat?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
So who last used this thing?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
Okay, I'm on it.
No, god damn it.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spybot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now.
I was going about this all wrong. I was like, how the hell am I supposed to get in there? No, I just hacked the spider bot through the fucking shit instead of running around trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
Agreed, but you look at all this junk. You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening. this last bed part.
Da 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 da, copyright, da 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 da, copyright, da 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 da, copyright.
I just have to keep my eyes and ears open.
Copyright, da 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 da, copyright, copyright, da 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 da, copyright. Ah, shit. Copyright strike, copyright strike, copyright strike. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Copyright strike. Oh fuck, it's still playing. Copyright, copyright strike. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Copyright strike. Copyright strike.
We got it.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Sure.
The Spider-Bot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
A secret location. This just gets stranger. Let's go find out what we can.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
I just want to be left alone.
All clear. On your way now.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
So it's time to get the fuck out of here.
You've been listening to Buccaneer with me, Tash. We'll be back soon with more of what you'll never hear from the GDP. Keep listening, keep sharing, keep resisting.
Target has cleared the checkpoint, over.
Every year, more than 80,000 construction workers in England suffer from a work-related injury. More than 25% of all work-related fatalities happen in the building industry. Construction sites are dangerous places. With Ixotek's drones, we're automating safety in the construction industry. Saving time, saving money, saving lives. Put your trust in Ixotek.
Send emergency vehicles to my location.
Buccaneer, this is the bug. Hello, resistors, it's bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, that's like having a pet dog, that's called Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had happened?
That contract has been extended so many times. It's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations work, probably like a footballer.
Putting an end to the chase now.
The government panics and thinks, well, we better get them started before it's too late. But still, violent crime is record low. Well, it depends exactly how you count it. If you include violent crime committed by the state, either themselves or by Albion, the trackers who provide such a very valuable bargain service, beating people up, well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know. I think they're probably right. Who has the opportunity to commit violent crime these days anyway? The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported for looking vulgar. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details of the contracts. Are they paid per dissident duffed up? Is it a set rate for each extrajudicial state suspect? What is that rate? What do you think?
They certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota.
What is the set rate? 99.95 cryptos bargain. Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine they don't last too much anyway, Albion, because it's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? It doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, people starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this. Let's ask him. Hello, you're through to number 10 Downing Street. Hopefully is the Prime Minister's location. Let me just check. Sorry, you've missed him. I'm afraid he's popped out for the decade. Oh, never mind. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Yes, of course. There's a shady cabal of vested interest in controlling and propping up in power.
Right, I'm putting a stop to this. Units fall back. Over.
It was that drone!
That drone's wrecking shit.
Temporarily preoccupied. A tech point in here somewhere. Was that fucking Stephen Merchant? That sounded like fucking Wheatley.
Spread out! Drone, begin search.
Now I can do my work.
Will you, like, jump off the thing for me, please?
Okay, that boy's incoming, so I can let little lady out.
Alright. Well, that was fun.